Now in the previous lecture, we have seen that how we can initialize a directory with a Vagrant file using Vagrant init command. So I have opened this file using a PyCharm. So as discussed earlier, I will be using PyCharm as a code editor throughout this course. You can use either Atom or VS Code. It's totally up to you. So let's replace this Vagrant file with some content so that we can create a Vagrant server. So I have created a simple Vagrant file. I will attach it in the description section below. So just copy it and just replace this content with the copied one. So in this, we are using Ubuntu/Xenial 64 version. So if you are like wondering from where I have found this, so just go to this website, that is vagrantup.com, and click on this link, that is find boxes. Now this link will redirect you to the all the official boxes of the Vagrant. So here you can see that it is Ubuntu/Xenial 64. It is an official Ubuntu 16.04 image. So I'll be using this one. So I have set the configuration to Ubuntu/Xenial 64 and I have pinned it to a specific version so that any change in the future version might not break our project. Now in this line, what I'm doing is I'm forwarding the port 8000 of our guest operating system to the host operating system. So if like our Django application will run on port 8000, so we can visit that application through our Google Chrome. Next, we are just simply performing some updates and we are installing like Python 3, and here we are just putting an alias of Python 3 is equal to Python. So this Vagrant file we are going to use. Now how to run this Vagrant file? Just go to the terminal and ls here. Now you must see that Vagrant file and then type the command, that is vagrant up. Now this command will read the configuration from this Vagrant file. It will download all the dependencies and will create a configured Vagrant server for us. So it will take some time. Now till then, let's discuss something about Vagrant. So the main question is, why are we using Vagrant? Now these days, all the professional programmers don't run projects locally. They prefer Vagrant as a development server. Now to understand this, take a simple example. You are working on 3 different Django projects and each project use different versions of Django or Python. So there will be higher chances if you are running all the projects locally and you go and change the version of Django for one project, it's gonna break the Y project. So by using Vagrant as a development server, we can isolate these environments. Vagrant makes it possible to create a virtual machine with a single command, configure the code, and can clean the environment whenever we like. Also, you can share this configuration with other developers as well through a Vagrant file. This file will be committed to the Git, and when someone clones the project, this file will be uh, downloaded to his local, and he can just simply run this Vagrant up command and have the project up and running. So this process will take some time. Now after creating this Vagrant file, what we will do is we are going to like create our first Django project in the same directory. So let's wait for this to finish. Now the process is completed successfully. Now the main question is how to connect to that Vagrant server. So just type this command, that is vagrant SSH. Now this will use the SSH tunneling and will connect our local to the guest operating system. As you can see that our Vagrant is connected successfully, and if you see this in green color, that is vagrant at the rate ubuntu/xenial. If you remember that we have used this image, so it's in the root directory of the Vagrant server. If you type ls, for example, if we switch the directory to /vagrant and we can type ls, you can see that our Vagrant file is here. So in the next project, in the next video, we are gonna install Django and Django REST framework, and we will create our first Django application. So see you in the next video. Thanks.